So this is part 2 of the video. It started, the car was a little bit further back at 10:46 a.m. Then it moved there. And you will shortly see that she's going to be directly across here. So I will open the gate. And I figured I'd go get myself something from the store. And my purpose was to show the individual that I'm not going to be intimidated. I'm not going to allow them to keep me at home despite them doing this for 2 years. It subsided quite a bit when the COVID thing came out, but it's kind of resumed. I know that there's a reason behind it. I definitely not famous, and I'm not doing anything illegal. I think that if that were the case, I have to give a little credit to our officers and FBI that they wouldn't be that stupid to watch me for 2 years and not be able to figure out if I'm doing any illegal activity. So this is something different. And I've expressed my opinion on the school's activities, whom were investigated and sued in 2015 for having a sex club. Turned out to be that they were molesting little boys. They blamed it on a student, though. Other videos I've posted on there, people don't seem to care. They don't believe me. They probably think I'm on drugs. They probably think I'm drunk. I am not sure. At this point, I don't care what people think. I've shown proof. And if people want to turn their heads and not care for children, but if it was your children, I bet you'd care. They're not my children either. But I have heart, and I am not a coward. Now, just to keep a little conversation going, I have posted on my Instagram and on YouTube pictures of a fence on the side of my house in the back that I bought because my neighbors apparently couldn't afford it in 15 years that they've lived in their home. So I bought the materials to get the fence put up. And I've shown how they made it. I mean, it was beautiful looking until towards the end of the fence, they made it to go down so as to have an opening, a window, to be able to view me while I'm in my living room. It's a couple. Now, the guy works for the city of Riverside. The lady works for the school district of Riverside. Interesting. And there's been a number of things that have occurred, and I was so nice to them. I gave him a Doberman. I bought him a surveillance system. I mean, I've just been very generous, trying to be the great neighbor since I live alone. And everybody wants to have a great neighbor. You don't want to be at odds with your neighbors. And apparently, nothing I did was good enough for them. I'm not sure what their deal is, but they're obviously not happy people. They're very bitter, and that's probably why they have pretty much shitty kids. But anyhow, I open the gate. And then you will see the lady that looks like the Bates Motel lady. Who's going to say that she is trying to do the census. Well, they can take that census and put it where the sun don't shine. Where the shine shines. I'll fill out things when I want. And it's not going to be for a lady that says that she's doing that, representing the government. But I did confront her. Laughing, of course. I use humor for everything. Because I'm going to be in my high vibes. No matter what. There ain't not a human that's going to make me be in a state of mind where I'm going to be down and sad. And, no, you only live once. And for that reason, I'm gonna make my life as happy as it can be, despite of the external things that are gonna occur in life. I don't care if it's COVID or I don't watch the news. Why would I soak my mind with that? I can't fix it. The only thing I'm in control of is my reaction to it. And the things of me. How I handle things. Myself. Not others. And maybe send a positive, I can't even talk, a positive message to others. Motivation. Something that inspires somebody. I'd hate to see other men or women go through what I've been subjected to. Because not everybody has the will, strength that I'm confident to say I have. So here comes Mother. Kind of hard to see. She doesn't look as creepy as she does 3D. You know, I'm sure there are other people who would have not been as nice, as polite. She's explaining herself at this point, as I am towards people. My cameras aren't that great. I mean, I am videotaping my monitor here. If she comes back, you know what I'm gonna do, since I don't like wearing my mask? I'm just gonna cough in her face. Wow. I left, so, I mean, I went to the corner store and they didn't have what I was looking for, so I went to a different store. I didn't realize that she'd still be posted there. After all, she didn't get a census from me. Maybe she can watch herself on YouTube and feel a little famous there. The reason I like to post it is because I suspect something, and I feel this is for my own protection. I'm going to film and I'm going to post everything. And there's still stuff I have. There are tapes I have hidden, not in my home, regarding the school, to expose them. But I've lived here and I try to keep the peace. I gave out as much as information I felt comfortable with releasing. And I think it's not my job. I've done enough, and I don't think I'm gonna use those tapes when I move, because I think it's the job of police officers and I don't know, government officials like FBI or whoever does this type of investigating sexual stuff and molestations or whatever they do. I'm not an investigator. I'm not Inspector Gadget or Sherlock Holmes, but I know what I see, and I know I lived here 5 years and saw what I saw. And the only reason I investigated was because they kept on watching me this way. I mean, look at it. She's still there. What is she watching my home for? I mean, my home is not that beautiful. She can't even see my art, and it's not that great. I'm an amateur. There goes Grandma. She's probably going to go see Norman. Have a great day, everybody.